Evening, everyone. Very good evening. Am I audible to you all? Am I audible, everyone? Okay, guys, go through the yesterday's concept. I'll ask you questions. Okay, I'll ask few questions. Go through yesterday's concepts. Okay, guys, let us start with today's concepts. Okay, so I hope everybody has revised yesterday's concept. Okay, so yes, guys, can anyone tell me? Can anyone tell me what is a string? Can anyone tell me what is a string? Yes, guys, tell me what is a string? Anyone? Yes, Samiksha, what is a string?
Hello, good evening, ma'am.
Yes, Samiksha, tell me.
Yes, ma'am. So,
Yes,
string
tell
is
me
a
what is a string?
yes, ma'am. So, string is a literal, and it is enclosed within double quotes. And string is case sensitive, and it is a non-primitive data. Hello, ma'am.
Okay. Non-primitive data type. And
Yes,
it's
ma'am.
a non-primitive
Non-primitive
data also. String you can
data
take
type.
as a data type also. String you can take as a
Data type also.
data also. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So okay. So how many ways are there? Anyone tell me? How many ways are there? How many ways are there to to create a string? Okay. How many ways are there to create a string? Anyone?
Ma'am,
Yes,
four
Samiksha, tell me
types.
what are the ways?
Yes, ma'am. There are
Yes, tell
four
me.
ways. The first one is like giving string, for example, string S, and we can give the data and enclose within the double quotes. The second one is, ma'am, we can, for example, we can give string S1, new string, and then we can give our data. The third type is, ma'am, string buffer. String buffer S3 equals to new string buffer, and then we can give our data. Then there is, ma'am, string builder. String builder S3 equals to new string builder, and we can give the data. So, ma'am, four ways.
Yes, Samiksha, very good. Yeah, that's a good thing. Okay. Yes. Okay, guys. So we have learned about string. Okay, we have learned about string, and we have learned about how how the string will be formed. Okay, and how and what are the difference between string, how to create an object, everything we have seen in our last class. So today what we will see is, we will see the constructors of the string, and we will also see the inbuilt methods of a string. These are very important for the interface. 1 second, guys. Excuse me, guys, just a minute. Excuse me, guys. Okay, we shall start with constructors of string as well as methods of string today. Okay, so I hope you guys have gone through the concepts, gone through the notes as well as programs. Okay, so let us go and understand about the constructors and the inbuilt methods of string. Okay, so, and don't forget next to, if we complete string, okay, this week, if we complete this Sunday, you will have a part 2 assessment. So make sure you studied everything. Okay, now, okay, so now what we shall do is very simple. Let us understand the constructors in the string class. Okay, so let us understand the constructors in string class. Constructors in string class. Okay, so there are 6 constructors in the string class. Okay, the first one is string of no argument constructor. String of no argument constructor. So what this string of no argument constructor will do is, string of no argument constructor, it will just create an empty string object. Okay, string of no argument constructor, it will just create one empty string object. It will just create one empty string object. Okay, next, second one, we shall go for string of, in the arguments we shall write any string literal, okay. So here what happens is, here also string will create one object, it will create one object, and whatever the literals are there, that literals will be stored in the string object. That literals will be stored in a string object. Okay, that is about a string of string literal constructor. Okay, third one, string of char array variable ch. Okay, so here what happens is, here also, okay, here this constructor creates a string object. This constructor creates a string object by converting all the characters. Okay, I mean all the characters array into a string. It will, the string of char array, what it will do is, it will create one string object. Okay, it will create one string object, and it will convert all the character array into string. It will convert all the character array into string. Obviously, that character array which is converted into string, it is stored in here. Okay, it is stored in here. All the character array which has been converted into string is stored in here. Okay, next, fourth one, string of byte array. Okay, you can take the byte array. So here what happens is, this constructor will create one string object by converting the byte array into a string. Okay, this string of byte array constructor will create one string object. It will create one string object by converting this byte array into string. Obviously, whatever is converted will get stored into this string object. Okay, next, The fifth one, string of string buffer, string buffer variable SB. So here what happens is, here this constructor creates a string. Okay, this constructor creates a string object by converting string buffer into string, and the same string is stored here. Okay, next, last one, sixth one, that is string of string builder, string builder SBB. Okay, now here this string builder SBB, this will also create one string object by converting this string builder into string, and the same string will be stored here. Okay, so this is about the constructors. Okay, this is about the constructors. Now let us get into the string class. Okay, let us get into the inbuilt methods of string class. Okay, now, so now let us understand the inbuilt methods of string class, Okay, now first method, to uppercase method. This to uppercase method, it will convert any string to the uppercase, that is any string. Suppose there is a Kumar. Okay, everything is in a lower case. Now using this to uppercase method, this Kumar will be converted to full caps, Kumar. Kumar, it will be converted. Okay, using this to uppercase method, the Kumar data, suppose if we take excuse me, if we take a Kumar, it will be converted to full uppercase. Okay, so let us see that in the program now. So let us go for your Eclipse. Let us go to the Eclipse first. Okay, so let us get into the program. Eclipse first. Okay, so here what we shall do is, we shall go for E23. Where is the string programs? Yeah, it is here. Now let us create one class. Okay, let us create one class, methods of string class. Okay, now what we shall do is, we shall actually go for the inbuilt methods. Okay, let us go for the main method, because without main method obviously we can't execute anything. Okay, now what we shall do is, we shall understand every inbuilt method. Okay, we shall understand every inbuilt method. Okay, so the first method which we will see is a to uppercase method. Suppose you shall take a string yes, or string name variable is equal to, we'll take a Kumar. Okay, now so here using this method, okay, using this to uppercase method, we can convert this string into full uppercase. Okay, so what we'll do is, we will convert and store string, okay, names is equal to name variable dot to uppercase method. So here name, inside the name variable Kumar is there. Okay, inside the name variable Kumar is there. So name dot to uppercase method. So here if you print names, okay, if you print names variable, if you print names variable, you will get, okay, you will get the data Kumar, everything in a uppercase. So let us execute. So are you getting Kumar in a caps? Yes. So we use this Kumar, this two uppercase method to convert any data into, the capital, any data into caps. So smaller case will be there, no, or whatever, smaller case or uppercase, everything will be converted to a uppercase. Okay, so this is about your method called as two uppercase method. Next we shall see one more. Okay, let us see one more. Now we have converted to uppercase. Fine. Now we shall convert the whole uppercase data into lowercase. We shall convert the whole uppercase data into lowercase. But how? String names is equal to names variable dot to lowercase method. Listen carefully. Inside names, we have the capital words, that is Kumar. Now we have taken that dot to uppercase, means we are converting whatever the string might be. Okay, whatever the string might be there, we are converting it into a lowercase. We are converting it into a lowercase. So if you're printing the names, okay, if you're printing the names variable, okay, we shall go for first letter as a capital like Kumar. Yeah, whatever it is. See, if you're taking a string and converting to uppercase, it doesn't matter first letter is capital or not. If it is capital or not capital, everything will be converted to capital. Next, here full capital is there. If it is in a smaller case also, whatever it is, okay, if it is in a smaller case, that's fine. But if it is in a bigger case, that is uppercase, okay, everything will be converted to lowercase using a method to lowercase. Okay, so now it will be converted to lowercase. Now we will be getting Kumar in a smaller case, Kumar, Kumar. Okay, Kumar. Let us execute. So Kumar. Okay, now this is about methods to uppercase and to lowercase. So here we have seen two uppercase method. Okay, and next we have also seen the second one, that is two lowercase method. Two lowercase method. So whatever the string is given, it will be converted to uppercase in the two uppercase method. Whatever the string is given, it will be converted to lowercase in the two lowercase method. Next, let us go for the next method, that is concat. Concat of string. Yes. Concat of string. Yes. Concat of string. Yes. Now here, whatever the data we will be providing it will be concatenated with any data. Whatever the data we will provide here, no, it will be concatenated with any data. Okay, so let us see here. Let us see how we can do it now. So let us go for one data. So string str is equal to, okay, string str is equal to any name we can give. Okay, so we can go for okay, Virat. Okay, it's in double quotes because it is a string. We have taken a string Virat. Okay, next what we shall go for do for is string strs is equal to str dot concat of, we shall go for Kohli. Okay, so here what we got here, Virat is a name, it is a string. We have stored that in the variable str. Now str dot concating means we are joining. We are not adding, we are joining that. We are joining. Okay. So str dot concat of Kohli. Okay. So the output, if you're printing strs, okay, you will be getting, you will be getting Virat Kohli. Okay, you will be getting Virat Kohli. So the names Virat and the Kohli we are combining. Okay, so we are combining the both Virat and Kohli. We have concatenated, means we have joined two strings. We have joined two strings. Okay, next. Okay, so concat method we have seen, it is used to join two strings. Next, we shall go for the next method. Okay, the fourth one, that is trim method. That is trim method. Trim method. See, sometimes what happens when you ask user some data. Okay, suppose you're asking a name from the user. Okay, suppose you're asking name from the user and user gives in this way. So the thing is, okay, in a format user has to give a name. Suppose Virat Kohli, take the name Virat Kohli. Okay, so how it has to be given? Starting from here, Virat Kohli, it has to be written like this. But usually sometimes what happens when the user gives the name, he or she might start from a space. He or she might start from a space. So Virat Kohli. At the last also they might give a space. Okay. Here starting also they might give a space. Ending also they might give a space. Middle the space can be there. Okay. In the middle space can be there. But the starting and the ending space should not be there. Starting and the ending space should not be there. So to avoid, okay, to take off these spaces, whatever the space is there before the name and whatever the space is there after the name should be removed. Okay, so for that we shall go for the, we shall go for that. In order to do that we shall go for the trim method. Okay, we'll go for trim method in order to trim out the extra spaces before and after the name, before and after the name. Okay, so we shall go for it. We shall go for that now. Let us get into code. Okay, okay, let me show you the output of previous one. Okay, so combining, that is concatenating, we got Virat Kohli. Okay, next. So let us take one string s is equal to, let us take my name. I am starting with a space. I'll take my name. Okay, so in the starting and the ending there should be no space, but by mistake users can give. By mistake users can give. Okay, so here between the name spaces can be there. Okay, between the name spaces can be there, but after the name there should be no spaces and before the name there should be no spaces. Now okay, okay guys, our counselor is here. Okay, we'll resume back after requirement announcement. Yes, Pushpa, you can carry on with our announcement.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, guys. So this is Pushpa from announcement team. Guys, is my voice is audible to everyone? Okay, thank you. Guys, today I'm here to announce the requirements. So before that, guys, we are happy to announce and congratulate our online students who got placed in the month of October. Student name is Pirangi Vineet, company name Apti Technologies, and he is from computer science, and he got placed in Hyderabad. And second one, student name is Rukmini Salgude, company name Technoport Software Private Limited. She is from computer science. She got placed in Bangalore. Guys, once again, we are congratulate them. Guys, I'm sharing my screen now. Guys, I hope screen is visible to everyone. Guys, so this is testing requirement. Please take a snap of this slide. Guys, I hope it's done. I am moving with the other requirement. Guys, so this is development requirement. Please take a snap of this slide. Guys, for the first requirement, interview date is within this week. We will update you. And for the third requirement, interview date is tomorrow in Chennai. Guys, I hope it's done. I am moving with the other requirement. Guys, this is also development requirement. Please take a snap of this slide. Guys, I hope it's done. Guys, this is generic requirement. Please take a snap of this slide. Guys, for the second requirement, only male candidates are eligible. Guys, I hope it's done. I am moving with the other slide. Guys, please take a snap of this slide. Guys, if you are eligible for this requirement, you have to share your updated resume along with the company code to below mentioned number. Okay. Guys, once the class is done, go through the requirements. If you are eligible for any of the requirements, please share your details to the HR in QTalk app. Your name, contact number, and company code. These details has to be shared. They will be guiding you for registration. And guys, so these are all requirements also posted in QTalk app. Go through the same and contact your HR for further clarification. Guys, within half an hour, you have to register. Guys, I stop sharing my screen now. Guys, if you have any queries, Preeti, I'm sharing again. Please let me know if screen is visible or not. Preeti, screen is visible. Please refresh once page. Preeti, just a minute, okay? Preeti, I'm sharing technical number in broadcast. Please contact them. Okay. 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 Okay, guys. So these are updates for today class. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Excuse me. Excuse me, guys. Okay. So we were studying about a trim method, right? We are studying about trim method. I have taken my name here, but here spaces are not valid. Okay, spaces are not valid. But here we have to remove the spaces. Okay, we have to remove the spaces. So what we can do here is, we shall go for trim method. Okay, string ss is equal to s dot trim method. S dot trim method. Now if you print ss, okay, now if you print ss, you will get a name Ita T N. That's it. There is no space before and after because trim method has removed it. Because trim method has removed it. Okay, there is no spaces before and after the name. Let me show you the output. Okay, see, there is no spaces. See, after that, see, I can show you. There is no space. If space was there, it would be visible here. See, there is no space here. And here starting also there is no space. So we use trim method. We use trim method to remove the spaces before the name, and after the name, but not between the name. Before the name, after the name, but not between the name. Where we use trim method in real name. See, when we take input from user, no, okay, that time users might by mistake they might give space, but while searching their names will not be shown in database. Why? Because they have given a space. No name starts with a space, right? No name starts with a space. So that is why in a database, if your name is stored, it should start from the first letter, right? It cannot start from the space. So that is why while taking input from user itself, we have to trim the spaces before and after the data. Okay, ma'am, came concat like, oh yes, concatenation. Virat and Kohli, we have concated, means we have joined. If you want space, you can go for a space. Okay, in case if you want. Yes, what doubt you guys have here? What doubt you have? Excuse me. Okay. So is it clear for you? Are you guys clear with the concat method, trim method, everyone? Clear? Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. So next method, okay, next method we shall go for is character at the index. See, these methods are very important. Okay, while doing a program in a shortcut way, if you have to do, you can go for inbuilt methods. Okay, so here let us go for the next method, that is the fifth method, fifth inbuilt method. Okay, fifth inbuilt method we shall go for here. So fifth inbuilt method, that is there is a method called as substring method. Okay, int index, we shall start with the index. So what happens is substring. Suppose we have the name. Okay, suppose we have the name like whose name we shall take. Okay, suppose we have the name Samiksha. Okay, we shall take one more. Okay, the name will be Breaken. Okay, I will take Sanket. Okay, so here we will take a name called as Sanket. Okay, Sanket. Sanket. Now index starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now using substring method, you can choose from where you have to print the data. If you give index 0, if you give 0, from starting from here all the data will be printed. Starting from index 0, whatever, if you're giving index 0 here, starting from index 0, all the data will be printed. But suppose if you are giving a index from 3, okay, suppose if you're giving a index 3 here, so from index 3 all the remaining data will be printed. From index 3 all the remaining data will be printed. That is why we have to go for your your substring method, starting from whichever index you take. Okay, what is this? Explain trim once more. Okay, we shall take Himanshu Raghav's name. Okay, Himanshu, now I will take your name. Okay, Himanshu Raghav. Now I am giving space before and after the name. In between, okay, fine. But before and after the name, I am giving space. Now, is this the correct way of storing the name in database, Himanshu? Is this the correct way of storing the name? Can you search your name starting with a space? Can you search your name? No, right? So while taking input from user can give with any number of spaces. User can give. But as a programmer, we are using string method and we are breaking the space before and after the string. Okay, before the string, we are breaking all the spaces, and after the string also we are breaking all the spaces so that it will be proper name. So if you want to start your name starting searching from, you can start from Himanshu, like this you can start. But if the space, if I've taken like this only, by default whatever the name you have given, because you will also not remember as a user, you will also not remember. So when you don't remember, obviously you can't search for your name. So when you're starting from H, obviously you will get the name. Okay, so this is why we have to go for a trim method to trim off the names in the starting and the ending. In the starting and the ending, we have to trim the name because of this reason. Okay, I hope it's clear. Himanshu, you got it? Himanshu, you got it or not? Tell me. In program also. Yeah, see, I have written my name. Okay, I will not write your name because I've written my name. You write your name in your program. Okay. So here I have given a space before my name, and after the name also I have given a space. But in real life, these two spaces should not be there. Before the data and after the data, there should be no spaces. But here I have removed the spaces by trim method. See, the name is stored in variable s. So s.trim method, obviously Likita tn dot trim method, the whole name we are storing in variable s, that is the trim method. We are removing the excess spaces before and after the string. So we'll be getting the data like this. As you can see in the output, see before this, before the name there is no space, after the name also there is no space. Okay, got it, man? Now Manshu? Okay. So we have seen the one more method called a substring method, wherein whichever index you mention, from there all the data will be printed. Whichever the index you mention, from there all the data will be printed. All the data will be printed. So let us take one name. Okay. Okay. So we shall take string ht is equal to, shall take a name we have taken Sanket, right? Okay. Sanket. Now, what we shall go for is string std is equal to st dot substring method starting from the index. See, Sanket starting from index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Starting from 0th index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, yes, Sanket, tell me from which index we shall print your name? From which index we shall print your name? From which index? Starting from 0 or starting from what? From which index we can print your name? Third? Okay. So index number 3. So index number 3 is starting from 0, 1, 2, 3. So you have given 3 here. So ket will be printed. So let us execute, print the STT. So if you print STT index from 3, what is that? Ket will be printed. So here output will be ket. Like this, with the help of an index, you can start the string. Okay, you can start to print a string. You can access any name of the string from its index. Okay, suppose you don't want to print the full name, short name, you have to give ket. You have to start from index, whatever the index you want. That is possible with the help of substring method. That is possible with the help of a substring method. Okay, next. Okay, I hope you understood. Everybody understood substring? You guys got it about substring method? Yes, guys. Okay. 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 Who has a bigger name here? Let us take one bigger name. Uh, okay. Bigger name. Okay, we shall go for Himanshu now. Okay, so we shall take a Himanshu, and what we shall do here is, see, starting from index we know, okay, but now let us understand about one more method. We will be knowing this, okay. So let me write down the method name. Sixth method, substring of, okay, int starting index, comma, int ending index. In this method, in this inbuilt method, okay, in this inbuilt method, we shall go for mentioning the starting index from where you want and the ending index till where. Suppose we have the name Himanshu. Okay, we have the name Himanshu. 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 Okay, now we have taken this name. Okay, we have taken this name. Okay, guys, is it okay if I'm taking your names? I didn't ask you, no. So is it okay if I take your names for explaining? No problem. Okay, guys. Okay. Okay. Yeah, fine. So starting from index 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, suppose we have to start printing the names from index number 3 and we have to end at index number 6. We have to end at index number 6. So what we have to give in a substring method is, in the substring method, you have to start from the index 3, comma, technically speaking, you have to enter till index number 6 because we want the data till index number 6. But the method is built in such a way that here, if you want to print till 6, you have to give index 7. Okay, if you want to print till 6, you have to give index till 7. Okay, suppose you have to write ANSH ansh. If you want to print that, you have to give the index till 7. This will not be taken, okay, but index till index 7 you have to give. Till index 7 you have to give, so that till index 6 it will take. By default, that is how the method is. Okay, that is how the method is by default. Okay, let us remove this. Okay, so let us go to the code. Yes, Ansh will be printed. So let us go to the code. Now here. Okay, now let us take string A is equal to, we shall take the name Himanshu. Okay, now we have taken the name. So next, how it will work even if we enter up to 7 and print up to 6th place. So till n-1, like it will ignore. It is inbuilt method. If we build any method, we can build however we want. But it is already been built in this way. We can't change it. That is an inbuilt method. We have to go however it says. I will show you here. Okay. So string A or AB is equal to, now A dot substring method from the beginning index till the ending index. So beginning index starting from 0, 1, 2, 3. Starting from index number 3. Okay, ending till 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have to give till 7 if you want to get till 6. See, now let me print here. I'm printing AB. So if you want to get ANSH ansh, you have to start from index number 3. Okay, you have to end till index number last index number. So if you print 7, if you go for 7 here, you will get ANSH. Let me show you here. Oh, can you see here ANSH? See, still index number 6 only we want. Okay, index number 6 only we want. So when we want till index number 6, we have to mention till index number 7. That is how the method works. Okay, that is how the method works. Here, substring of 3 and 7, 3 comma 7. So starting from index 3, it will start from index 3, pakka. But if you want to get till H, ANS, H, you have to mention index number 7. It is not tricky. Extra one index extra you have to give. That's it. If you want to get till 6, give +1. That's it. It's not tricky. It's very easy. See, starting from 3, okay, you are giving. But if you want to get till index number 6, give 7. Whatever index you want, give +1. That's it. You will get it. Okay. Suppose you want to get till index number 7. Anshu. If you want to get Anshu till index number 7, if you want to get. Now tell me what I have to mention here. If you want to get till index number 7, now what I have to mention in this place? Yes, tell me what I have to mention here. Yes, we have to mention till 8. Yes, correct. We have to mention till 8. You will not get any errors because this is how the method is built. It will access till 7 only. Okay, no problem. It will access till 7 only. So now you will be getting Anshu. Let us execute. Are you getting Anshu? Yes. So this is how you will be printing a string from a specific index to one index. From beginning index to the ending index, this is how you will print it. Okay. So I hope everybody understood substring of beginning and ending index. Everybody understood? You guys got it? Did you guys get it? What happened? What happened to you guys? Understood? Okay, okay. Okay. How it is work in full name? That is what, see, we are just learning about methods here. If you want to access only a part of name, okay, if you want to access only a part of name, this is not about only name. String can be anything, name, place, address, whatever it is. Okay, for beginning it's not like that. Now enter value is different and printing value is different. For beginning it's not like that. Now enter value is different. See, this is how the method is built, guys. This is how the method is built. See, character end at index -1, end index -1. Okay. See, if you're taking a total, so what is the length here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, what is the length here? 8. But from where to where you will access? From where to where you will access? You will access from 0th index to index number 7, right? But the length is 8. So if the length is 8, till that you have to mention. Okay. This is by default, it is that. If you want to start from index number 3, so 0, 1, 2, 3. So 3 is A. You have to end till index number 8. Means till index number 7. That is length -1 it will take. It will take index till length -1. Whatever the index will mention, no, it will take it as -1. Okay. So 8 minus 1 is 7. Till that it will take. Any data you give, till that only it will take. Okay. So this is how it works. Okay. Yes, guys, got it. Saurabh, Sanket. Okay. Okay, guys. Now, okay. So let us go for your next method. That is the character at the index. That is char out of index method. So let us go for 7th method. That is char out of int index method. Now, if you give a name, okay, if you give a name, you have to print one character in that. Okay, if you give a name, you have to print one character in that. Okay, suppose okay, so what name we will take? Okay, Pooja we will take. Now let us take the name Pooja. Now we have to print only one index in that. Okay, we have to print only one index in that. So one letter we can print. So what we have to do here is, let us take the name Pooja. Okay, so the name will be Pooja. Pooja. Index starting from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Suppose we want to print only one character. Any character it might be. We have to print only one character, suppose. We have to print only one character, suppose. So what we can do that time? We have to go for caret of index. Index anything. If you print caret of index 0, you will get a P. If you print caret of index 1, you'll get a O. Caret of index 2, you'll get a O. Caret of index 3, you'll get a J. Caret of index 4, you'll get a A. Caret of index 5, you will get a exception, that is string index out of bounds exception. You should always access within the limit. You should not go out of the boundary. You have to be within the boundary. You can access starting from 0 index to index number 4. That is length minus 1. Till the index length minus 1, we can go for. Okay. If you want to access a specific value, okay, a specific character, you can go for a caret of index. So one letter or one character you want to access, you can go for caret of index method. Okay, caret of index method. So let us implement that here. So caret of excuse me. So caret of index method, let us take the name string b is equal to Pooja. Now what we can do is string b c is equal to, see, I'm just taking alphabets a b c b c, because variable names you have to get, multiple variable names you have to get. Okay, so what we shall do is b dot char at of the index. Okay, yes Pooja, tell me which index we want to print here. Which index we can print? You have options from 0 to 4. 0 to 4 indexes we can print. Which one we can print? Yes Pooja, which index? First. Okay, so index number, which one? First means 0 will come or 1 will come. Which one? 0 or 1? Which one? Index 0 or index 1? Which one? 0. Okay. So now we shall print the index number as 0. 0 means what happened? B dot. Okay. So this is of char type. Okay, only one character we will be able to access. So we have to take the data type as a char only, because we will be accessing only one character. One character. That is okay. So b dot caret of 0. Okay, b dot caret of 0. So the character at 0 is, one second guys, just a minute, one second, excuse me. Excuse me guys, it's just my cat disturbing my class. Okay, excuse me. Okay, so here if you are printing BC, if you're printing BC, okay, we will get a first letter, that is P. Okay, we'll get a first letter, that is P. So any index, okay, any letter you can access with the help of an index. With the help of index, you can easily access it. Okay. So next, okay, have you guys understood this char out of index method? Everybody understood char out of index? So if you execute, you will get it as P here. So index at 0, we have accessed. Everybody got it? Caret of index method. Okay, guys, we shall go for the next method. Okay. So, see, guys. Okay. So sometimes what happens? We have to know the name or the letter which is present in the specific index. Okay. Okay. Let us take one more name here. Now let us take Deepika. Okay. So if you're taking a name Deepika, D E E P I K A, starting from index 0, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. So starting from index 0 to index number 6. From 0th index to index number 6 we have. Now we have to know in index number 3 what character we have. In index number 3 what character we have. And we have to know in index number 6 what character we have. In index number 0 what character we have. Index number 1 what character we have. See, index number 0 we have a D. Index number 1 we have E. Index number 3 we have P. And index number 6 we have A. Okay. So like this, with the help of an index, here if you mention an index, okay, like this, if you mention index, you will get to know what is the character present in that index. You'll get to know what is the character present in that index. For understanding that, we have to go for a method called as index of method and. Okay. Now what we shall do is okay. Okay, index of. Okay, this method will not work like that. Okay, so this index of method, we shall take a character here and it will tell where the, okay, that method is different. Yes, sorry. So this method, what it will do is index of the character. So if you take any character, it will tell in which index it is present. Okay, so we have taken the name Deepika, right? So let us take again D E E P I K and a A. Starting from index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, suppose if you take a character P, it will give you the index. It will return the index of the character. Okay. Now, if you go for the variable E, so when you have two letters, the first one will be told. Okay, first one you'll get it. When we have two, see E and E is repeated. So first one, index number 1, you will get it. If you write A, okay, you will get index number 6. If you write I, you will get index number 4. Okay. So like this, that method is also there, but here it is not there. In the future, we will study. Okay. So index of a character. This method, if you are mentioning whatever the character you are mentioning, it will return the index of that character. It will return the index of that character. Okay. It will just return the index of the character. So let us start doing it. Okay, let us take one name. We have taken Deepika, right? So let us take string C is equal to Deepika. Okay. So we have taken this name. Okay, we have taken the name. Now, next what we shall do is we shall access the index of the specific character. Okay, we shall access index of the specific character. So int I is equal to C dot index of, okay, C dot index of a character. Yes, yes, Deepika, which character we shall print? Which character we shall print? So to know the index of that character, any letter we can take from here. P. Okay. So we are trying to access the index of this character. So index of the character P is, okay. Now tell me what is the index of the character P? Everyone? Index of the character P. 0, 1, 2, 3. So it is a 3. So the P is present in the index number 3. Letter P is present in index number 3. Are you getting 3? Yes. So this is how you can know. Are we access only one index at a time or more than that? No, only one at a time. Only one at a time. We can't go for multiple in this method. Only one argument we can mention. Multiple arguments we can't mention because the method is not built like that. Okay, by default the method is like this only. Okay, so we can access only one character. Okay, next. Okay. Okay, now what we shall do is okay, let us take here only okay, so here I am taking the name Deepika only. Now I have to search for a letter E. Okay, I will take one more index of int ii is equal to c dot index of int ch from the index. See here, I will write the character E. I have to find, you have to start searching from index 0. Listen carefully. So if I'm printing ii, now you will be getting index number 1. Okay, you'll be getting index number 1. So what just happened here? Listen carefully. We are searching character E. We are searching character E, and here you can mention from which index you can start searching for. From which index you can start searching. Okay, this is the advantage here. Okay, here what happens is you want this character and you can start searching from whichever the index you want. By default, I have given 0. I have given 0 so that it will start from index 0 and to find which is the first index. Okay, the first letter where in which index you will get. See here, index of the character E, you have to search from index, the character E start searching from index number 0. So here I have given, here in this argument you have to mention which character you want to search for. In here you have to mention from where you have to search, from which index you have to search. Here you will give the character, here you will tell from which index you have to start searching. Okay, so here I have given character E. So E, you can start searching, okay, for E, and from index number 0 you can start searching. From index number 0, you can start searching. You can start searching from index number 0. Okay, now, so from index number 0 if you are starting, the first E you will get is in the index number 1. The first E you will get is from index number 1. So the first E is at index number 1. So that is why you got 1 here. You got 1 here. Okay. So this is how you can get the first element. Okay. For first character wherever it is present. Okay. You can get the first character wherever it is present. Okay. So I hope you guys have understood index of a character, comma, starting index. Okay. Let me write that method. That method name is, so this is the 9th method we are seeing. Okay, 9th method. So index of here we can start from, okay, we shall mention what is the character we have to search for, and int, you can mention the starting index. You can mention the starting index here. See here, you can mention what character you have to search for and from which index you have to start. You can mention whatever the character you have to search for and from which index you want to start. You want to search for character E and you can start from index number 0. You can start from index number 0. So this method works like whichever character you want, you can search for, and from which index you want to search also you can mention. You can even start from index number 1. You can even start from index number 1. See, you'll get a 1 only still. You get 1 only. But what we shall do is, if you start searching from index number 2, you will get the output 2. Here, you can start searching from index number 2. You will get the output as a 2 because, please see here, you're getting 2 because if you're starting from index 2, from index 2 only we have the E. Okay. index 2 only, we have the character E. We have the character E from index number 2 only. Okay. So from where you allow the user to search. Okay. From where you have to search, from which index you want to search also you can mention. So by default, I'm taking as index number 0. Starting from index number 0, exactly at the index number 1. Okay. In the index number 1, you will get the character E. Okay. So only you're getting 1 here. Okay. I hope all of you got it. Everybody got it? Yes, guys, did you get it? This is how we search for the starting index of a character. Okay. Any times it can be repeated after that. First time from where it is, from which index it started, you can find it. What happened if the user entered wrong value instead of 3? 3 instead of 0. What? What 3? What happens if user enter wrong value, that is 3 instead of 0? Yeah, 3. Obviously, see, if you're searching, see all these, okay. See all these methods, see we are going for 2 uppercase fine, 2 lowercase fine, concatenating fine, trimming is fine. Now substring of 3. Okay. So here we can go for normally. Okay. Now, okay, character, okay, we can find. Now, here index of P. Now, the letter index of P we have given. But if you write L, okay, you will return a -1. If the letter is not found, whatever we are searching for or whatever we are doing for in your Java, if it is not found, whether it in a string or in an array, if it is not found, we will get a -1. Whether in a string or an array, when you are searching, if you are not able to find it, you will get a -1. Okay. So now if it's starting from index number 3, so 0, 1, 2, 3. If it's starting from P, obviously it is not there. We are not able to find. So you'll get the output as a -1. Can you see here? You'll get the -1 in case whatever you're searching for is not there. All the methods, for all the method it implies. In string also, in array also, if you are not able to find the character, okay, you will get a -1. Yes, clear? Sanket, clear? Okay, what about others? Everybody clear? Everybody understood? Okay. Okay, guys. Okay, now. Okay, okay. Let me take one more name. Okay, let me introduce you to the method first. Okay, so the next method, that is a 10th method, that is last index of method. Okay, last index of method, index of a character. Okay, so by the word only, I mean by the another example. Okay, we'll do it. So last index of, now what you are able to find it here? Can you guess what we'll be doing here? Can you guess what we'll be doing here? Yes, we will find whatever the character is given, no, we will find the last index of that character. We will find the last index of that character. Okay, now let me take my name only. Okay, I'll take my name. Okay, LIKHITHA. Okay, so someone asked another example. Okay, I will take this name and I'll show you another example. Likita, I will take. So the starting index, so suppose I want to go for I want to find I. If I'm using index of method, index of character I, and start from index 0. Index of character I mean the character I we have to find starting from index 0. So starting from index 0, if you're going 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I, you can start searching from index number 0. So if you're using index of character comma index, I mean index of char comma int starting index. If you're using this method, you'll get the output as a 1. You'll get the output as 1 because I you're able to find in the index number 1. Okay, but you want to know, okay, the last repeated I. Last repeated I. Okay, guys, tell me, where is the I lastly repeated? Where is the I lastly repeated? In which index it is repeated lastly? Yes, in index number 4. It is repeated in a index number 4. So only if you're using last index of the character I, last index of the character I, you will get a 4. You will get a 4. Okay. So let us break down this into a method. Let us remove this. Okay. Okay, so let us get this into a method. See, okay, I'm using string my name is equal to Likita. Okay, now if I go for, okay, so within a println statement, if I go for my name dot index of the character, comma starting index. See, I will give the character I. Listen carefully. I am giving character I, and you have to start. I'm taking previous method. Okay, I'm taking previous method. This method I'm taking. This method. Someone asked. Sairam asked another example. So index of e comma 0. Okay. Now index of I. I have to search for I. Okay. From which index it is present? From where you can search? I mean, from where you can start searching. You can start from index number 0. You have to find I. You can start searching from index number 0. Now, can you tell me in which index the first I is present? What will be the output here? From which index? In which index the output? In which index the I is present? Index number 1. Okay. Now, okay. My name variable dot last index of the character I. Now, what is the last index of the character I? Tell me quickly. What is the last index of the character I? It is 4. Okay. It is 4. So, starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, you have to get 1 and a 4 in the output. Are you getting 1 and 4? Yes, you are getting 1 and 4. So, here, index of, from which index, the character I, from which index you can search for also you can give here. And what is the lastly repeated value? Okay, in which index the lastly repeated I is there also you can find out. Okay, so this is how you can use index of and last index of method. Everybody is clear with these methods? You guys got it? Everyone? These two? Okay, guys, that's good. Okay, okay. Let us go for one more method. That is let us go for one more method, that is length method. Okay, now I will take my name. You guys have to tell me what is the length of this string. Okay, you guys have to tell me what is the length of this string. Starting from index 0. Yes, guys, tell me what is the length of this string. Length. It is 8. Okay. So the length of the string is 8. So if you want to check it manually, what you can do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, this is a normal string, a small string. That is why we are able to count and tell. But in a real life, you can't keep counting. You need to know how many characters are there in the string. Now, how many characters are there? That much length you will get. Totally 8 characters are there, so you will get the length as 8. Since there are 8 characters, you will get the length as a 8. We'll get the length as a 8. Okay. Now, So using the length method, we'll be able to achieve that. Using the length method, you'll be able to achieve that. Okay. So using length method, you'll be getting the size of the string, or you can go for length of the string. Okay. So here only I should go for now my name variable dot length method. Okay. So length method, obviously you will be getting as a 8. The length of the string is 8. Are you getting 8? Yes, you are getting it. So this is how we can find the length of a string. This is how we can find the length of a string. Okay. So yes, there is one more method, equals of object O. You guys have understood that. Okay. ToString equals method you have already studied. Right? Equals method. You guys understood toString object class methods. ToString equals hash code. There is one method called as equals of object O that you have already studied in a object class method. I mean object class inbuilt methods. And there is one more method. Okay. That method you will like it a lot. Okay. So let us discuss about that. Okay, so the next method is the 12th method, which I just didn't tell, is the equals of object O. So equals method equals of object O, equals of object O. Okay, so here equals of object. So what this equals of object O method does? It will compare the states of toString, the states for data. Okay, this equals of object O method compare the data of two strings. That is, current string it will be checking if it is equal to the past string. It is dot equals to also we can use, or equal to also we can use. Okay, so usually we'll go for equals method. Okay, so equals of object is used to compare two strings. So we have to override and do all those things. You have to just override all those things. You already know this. We have learned it in a object class methods. Okay, equals of object one, we know that. Next, 13th one is that is one method called as equals ignore case method with the argument string. Okay, guys, now tell me. Okay, so if I take a name, suppose if I take a name that okay, suppose if I take the name Apple, and if I take the name Apple, now meaning wise, do we have any difference between these two? Meaning wise, do we have any difference between these two? No, but string wise, we do have a difference. String, according to string concept, we do have a difference. So string will take this as one string and this as one string, right? Inside a string constant pool, yes, string is case sensitive. So because of that, this string will be taken as one and this string will be taken as one more object in a string constant pool. See, user knows this thing. Does user knows this? The normal people who use software, do they know this? Obviously, no, they don't know this. Yes, they don't know this. So as a developer, what we have to do is, suppose if you're expecting Apple to be in a proper format, capital A should be there, then P, P, L, E should be there. Now, if your user is giving A, P, P, L, E, but still you have to accept it. You have to accept it and you have to check only the letters. You have to just check only the letters. You should not check the cases. You have to ignore the cases. So since you will be ignoring the cases with the help of a method called as equals ignore case. So if you are mentioning Apple here, whatever the data you take, Apple dot whatever you are mentioning, okay, while comparing, it will just ignore the cases. Okay, it will just ignore the cases, and if you have given a correct letters, it will give you a true. Okay, I mean it will compare the two string by ignoring its cases. It will compare It will give true or false. Okay, it will compare these two strings. Okay, so let us understand that using our Java code. This is a problem. We shall remove this manually. Okay. So now we'll be learning about a equals ignore case method. Okay. Now, see, this user can be anything. Okay, user can be anyone. We have to be able to give the code properly. Okay, string fruit is equal to, now I will give apple, apple, full in lowercase. Okay, now what I will do is I'll go for variable fruit dot equals ignore case of apple. Okay, equals ignore case of apple. So what am I doing here? I'm ignoring the case. Okay, I am ignoring the case. What is there in fruit? Apple is there. Apple with full lowercase. But how it should be? First letter should be capital. It appears in the form of name. See, for names also, users will give the same thing. See, usually if you are searching for a name, suppose on a Facebook or on an Instagram, if you are giving a small letter, starting from small letter also, still it will give you the proper names. But all the names are accounts which is there along with that names or registered on those names, everything they will give. How it is giving? Because of this method called as equals ignore case method. Whatever the letters you have mentioned, only it will consider the letters. Okay, it will only consider the letters. It will not consider the cases. It will not consider the cases. It will only consider the letters. Okay, it will only consider the letters. So fruit inside fruit, what we have? Apple, apple. Fruit dot equals ignore case of this string. We are comparing user given string with the this string. Okay, we are checking if it is equal to this string or not by ignoring the cases. We ignore the cases. Now apple and apple is matching, you'll get a true. Okay, so let us execute here. What are you getting? True. Why? Because though the case is different, but still the words, I mean the letters are same. Though the case is different, the letters are same. The letters are same. So that is why you will get true. But what if I change it to apples? APPLES, apples. Now you'll get a false. Because ignoring the case also, you have written a wrong word. Apples. So you will get a false. Okay, so if you write apple and here also apple is there, okay, you will get a true. So this string should be same. Okay, obviously it will give false. See, apple is replaced with mango also, still you will get false only, because that letters and these letters are not same. Here we are ignoring the cases. Okay, it's okay if it is an uppercase or lowercase, but letters should match. If you give mango, you'll get a false. Okay, if you give mango, you'll get a false. Just execute. Okay, yes, Himanshu, got it? If you give mango, you'll get a false. But if you give an apple, you'll get a true. Yes. Okay, it will match. Let's not numbers of letters. See, the length matters. Length matters. The letters matters. Length matters and letters matters. Cases only doesn't matter. Length of the string matters. Okay, letters also matters. APPLE is there here. Here also APPLE only should be there. Okay, and ignoring the cases. Just by ignoring case, we are comparing the two strings. Just by ignoring case. This is what happens with the equals ignore case method. I hope everybody has understood. Everybody got it? You guys understood? Guys, what about others? You guys understood or not? Equals ignore case. Okay, guys. So let us go for the next method. Okay, we shall go for next one. That is the 14th inbuilt method. That is contains method. Contains of string str. Okay, contains of string str. See guys, suppose you take one name. Okay, so whatever name you take, what name we will take here? Okay, we shall take Sai Ramu. Okay, so here if I take a name called as Sai Ramu, it is a string. Okay, it is a string. Now, so what you have to do is you have to search the group of names or a letter. You can search, you can check if it is there or not, starting from index 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. So what you have to do here is, here you can mention the string. Okay, whatever string you want to check, you can mention. Suppose if you mention R, it will give you true. This contains method will give you true. Suppose if you write Ramu as a string, you will still get a true because Ramu is present here. Ramu is present here. Suppose if you give Sai here, instead of Ramu, you give Sai here. Okay, since Sai is present, you will get a true. Whatever the string you are mentioning, inside this method arguments, whatever you are mentioning, if it is there, it will get true. I mean, you will get a true. If it is not there, you will get a false. You will get a false if it is not there. Okay, so let us understand this with the help of a code. Let us get into the code. Okay, now let us go for the string. What will give variable sg or st or s string program. Wait a second. Okay, what variable name you give? Ram variable now ram is equal to now. So what we shall do is we shall go for a name called as Sai Ramu. Okay, we shall go for a name called as Sai Ramu. Now variable ram dot. Okay, variable ram dot. We shall go for contains of object. I mean contains of any char sequence or string. Okay, now see, we shall check first. We shall check if R is present. Okay, so if R is present, you will get a true. Do we have R here? Yes, we do have R here. We do have R here. So you're getting true. You're getting true. Okay. Here also in this output. Yes, we didn't write output here, right? Okay. So here we have R in the string. Do we have R in the string? Yes. Now guys, tell me, do we have Ramu in the string? Do we have Ramu in the string? Everyone? Yes, do we have Ramu? Sai Ramu. We do have Ramu here. We do have Ramu. So if you execute, you will get a true. Whatever the code, I mean whatever the string you take, if it is present in that group of string, you will surely get a true. You will surely get a true. So this is how contains of string. Okay, the contains of string method works. Everybody understood? Everybody understood, guys? Okay, I hope you have understood. Because your replies are late, I have to go further. Okay, so here let us go for the 15th method which we'll be studying today. That is empty method. Is empty method. Okay, is empty method. So inside is empty method, so what for we'll use this is empty method is, now suppose if you take a string, in this string nothing we have, in this string nothing we have, it is completely empty. Now if you use this method for this string, you will get a true, telling that the string is empty. So if a string is empty, you can use a method is empty method. If a string is empty, you can use a is empty method. If a string is empty, you can use a is empty method. But if a string contains at least a space, if a string is containing, this is empty method will return false. Is empty method will return false. Okay, so let us see in the code about this. Okay, so let's take string g is equal to nothing. So we shall go for g dot is empty method. Now currently we don't have anything in a string. Inside string we have nothing. So if you run, you have to get a true. Why? Because we don't have anything in the string. Currently we don't have anything in the string. That is why to check if the string is empty or not, to check if the string is empty or not, we will go for is empty method. To check if the string is empty or not, we will go for is empty method. Suppose if you give something, at least a space, if you are giving at least a space here, okay, if you're giving a space at least, you will get a false. You will get a false here. Okay, yes. Why are getting false? Because the string is not empty. Okay, because the string is not empty. Since the string is not empty, you are getting a false. So when is empty method will return true? Is empty method will return true. Is empty method will return true when there is nothing inside a string. When there is nothing inside a string, is empty method will return true. Is empty method will return true. But if there is something in a string, at least a space, you will get a false. Okay, so currently there is nothing, so you will get a true. You will get a true. So this is about your is empty method. Okay, now so okay, so what we shall do is next one, there is one more method called as a to-char array method. Okay, to-char array method, we shall go for that. Guys, am I audible to you, everyone? Let me know if I'm audible to you all. Okay. Okay, guys, fine. Now, let us go for the next method, that is 16th method. Okay, the method name is to-char array method. To-char array method. So this array method, it will convert a string into a character array. Okay, suppose if I'm taking library, okay, it will convert this string into a character array. It will convert a string into character array. Okay, so it will convert it to character array LIBRARY. So index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you're taking a library, okay, and this library is a string, now it will be converted into a character array. Character array. So whatever the string is there, it can be converted to character array with the help of a to-char array method. With the help of to-char array method. Okay, so let us see how we can do it. Okay, so to-char array method. What is index of a empty method? Right? Empty method, that see this, see if there is nothing in a string, see there is no index, there should be nothing. When there is nothing, only is empty will return true. When there is something, it will return false. Here you don't use index, that is why. If you're able to access one index also, it will give false, because if you're able to access the index, that means there is some data. If you're able to access any index, means there is some data for sure. That is why when there is no index, it will return true. Okay. Yes, Saurabh, got it? Space is considered as a data. Space is considered as a data. Okay. In a string, space is also considered. Space is also considered. Okay, let me tell you here. Yes, space is also considered as an index only. Okay, it is true. So if you take any in a string, okay, suppose if you take any string, okay, we'll take okay, first name space second name. So between these two words we have a space. This is also considered as a string. This is also counted. If you're writing the index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So this space is also considered. Space is also a data in a string. Okay. So space also is considered as a data. So no data, when there is no data present, you can go for a isEmpty method and it will give you true. It will give you true when there is no data present. Okay. So I hope got it. Yes, sir, got it. I hope so. So the next method is your to-char array method. Okay. To-char array method. Now how can we use it? Very simple. Let's take string. Okay. Shall take L is equal to, we shall take the library. Now you have taken library here. Please. Now this string, okay, this string will be converted into a character array. This string will be converted to character array. How? So char words array is equal to L dot to char array method. See here in L there is a string library. Now we have taken a character array. And with the help of variable that is L means library dot to char array. Library dot to char array. So when it is library dot to char array, which means you have converted a string to a character array. You have already converted string to a character array. Now how shall we know that? How we will know that? So let us start printing, starting from index 0. This array, let us start printing I less than words words dot length. Okay, and I plus plus season here we have already converted. Okay, I is already there. Y should be less than words and y plus plus. Okay, now what we shall do is we shall go for words of I, words of index y. Okay, so everything will be printed in one line. Okay, let us print a spaces to indicate that. Okay, so what happens starting from y is equal to 0, y less than words dot length and a y plus plus, y less than words dot length and a y plus plus. Now what happens here? We have already converted the string to this character array. We have converted string to character array. That means we have converted string to character array with the help of a method called as toArray method. Now if you print, you have to get the data as library. Okay, because we are given space here. We are given space. Every letter will be printed LIBRARY. So let us execute that. Are you getting? Yes, this is a character array. We have just printed in the same line using a print statement. We have printed in the same line here. Okay, so that is why you got the data library. You got the data library. We have already converted the string to a char array. We have converted string to a char array. So with the help of reference variable of index, we will be able to access this very easily, access any array very easily. Okay. Okay, so yes guys, did you understand this? How to convert a string to a character array? Everybody understood? Yes guys, did you get it? Let me know. What happened to you? Let me know if you understood or not, or I shall go for the next one. Okay, so the last one we'll be studying today is, okay, that is the split method. 17th, split of string str. Split of string method. So this split method, what it will do is, okay, this split method, what it will do is, it will split the characters in a string. Okay, so it will break the string at a specified position. Okay, it will break the string. Okay, it will break the specified string into a multiple string and returns the string array. It will return the string array. Okay, I will take one sentence here. Okay, I will take one sentence here. String sentence variable is equal to, now yes, anyone tell me one sentence, any sentence, but it should contain some words. We shall split it accordingly. Okay, any sentence you would like to tell? Any sentence guys? Okay, I will only tell. Okay, Ram eats an apple. Okay, Moon is the satellite of Earth. Okay, since the Ram eats apple came, we shall take this first. Okay, so Ram eats an apple. Okay, Ram eats an apple. Okay, Ram is English, we shall take as an Indian. Rama eats an apple. Okay, so Rama eats an apple. See guys, the split method which we'll be using now, it will break the string with wherever there is a space, there it will split it. So how? String, okay, word, or we'll go for okay, result array is equal to sentence dot, okay, sentence dot split of based on the space. See, what happens is, listen carefully, don't get confused, listen carefully. So Ram eats an apple, okay, our string is, okay, it is Ram eats an apple, okay, Ram eats an apple, Ram eats an apple. See, totally it is a string, okay, totally it is a string. But using split method, we are telling, whenever you are getting a space, break those strings. Whenever you are getting a space, wherever you are getting a space, break those strings and convert it to a string array. Okay, convert it to a string array. Okay, so what's happening here is, whatever the sentence you take, whatever the sentence you take. So if you're taking Ram eats an apple, okay, Ram eats an apple. So Ram eats an apple. Now, based on the space, the words will be splitted and it will be stored as a string array. So inside string array, if you are printing within the for loop, if you are going for system dot print ln of array of index I, so in the index 0, Ram is stored. In the index 1, eats is stored. In index 2, an is stored. In index 4, apple is stored. So index 1, Ram is there. Index 2, index 0, Ram is there. Index 1, eats is there. Index 2, an is there. Index 4, apple is there. So whatever the string you take, so using a split method, it will split based on whatever you want. Suppose if you give underscore here, based on the underscore, it will split. But if you just give a space here, okay, if you just give a space, here, based on the space, it will break down the string into a group of strings. So every word will be now broken. Ram eats an apple. Okay, so let us see that practically now. So splitting is done. Okay, splitting is done. So what we shall do is, we shall take a for loop and see it. For index int. Okay, so variable t is equal to 0. Okay, index t is equal to 0, and t should be less than result rest dot length. Okay, and t plus plus, and now we shall print in a different lines, that is array of, that is result of index t. I hope you guys are understanding. So the string is broken down into a different string array. Okay, so based on the space we are splitting, based on the space we are splitting this. Now when we are splitting it based on the space, so Ram space, so Ram is one string array. Okay, it's coming as an index number 0. In index number 0 we have a string Rama. Okay, next it will split it, next. Now here, based on the space it will split, and the next index is index number 1, that is eats. Next string array index is 2. Inside that 2 index number 2 we have an, index number 3 we have apple. So let me show you now. All these strings will be splitted because they are in the form of array now. Okay, can you see here? Okay, let us give one println statement here, because the data is printing in the same line of the previous data. That is why we should give one println here to print the data in a different line. Okay, so if you see here, now all the data will be printed in different lines. See here, Rama eats an apple. Rama eats an apple. Okay. So here Rama eats an apple. Yes, Rama eats an apple. Surely it is. But what we have done here, we have broken down the string into a string array. Okay. So let me explain you once again. Here, listen carefully. Last time I'm explaining. Now, string Rama eats an apple. Now, we can break it until. So, Rama index number 0 starting from here. Index number 0 is still until we get a space. Okay, that is, see, this is mentioned in a split method. You have to split the words whenever the space occurs. Okay, so we'll give the space. We'll give the space here and we'll tell whenever the space comes, you break down that whole string into one index. Okay, now starting from here to here, now we got a space. So Rama is in index number 0. Index 0, Rama is there. Next, starting from here, eats. Your space is there. Now index number 1, eats is there. Next, starting from here, and space is there. So index number 2, we have an. That is, it is stored in the form of string array only. Okay, string array only. Next, from here, starting from here till here, end. So index 3 is apple. So like this, string result array is equal to, okay, Rama index number 1, comma, eats index number 0, index number 1. Next, an index number 2, and apple index number 3. So we got index number 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. In this way, we shall understand this method, that is split method. Suppose if you are having underscore, listen carefully. You have a space here. You told to print the space. Okay, I mean whenever the split space comes, split it. But if I have an underscore, here, I can write underscore here. You can write underscore and you can tell whenever the underscore comes, split the words. Whenever underscore comes, split the words. So let us run the code. So now here same output you'll be getting. See, Rama eats an apple. Why? Because you have splitted the code based on the whatever is given in the split method. Based on underscore, if you want to split it, we'll split it. But based on the space, if you want to split it, okay, you can split it based on the space also. Okay, so this is about a split method. Okay, so there is one more method called as a get bytes method. Okay. Okay, so here now there's one more method called get bytes method that you learn in a file handling concept. Okay, in file handling concept you learn get bytes method. Now not needed. If I tell also you'll not understand. Okay, what I think you're not taking char sequence str method. What happened? See, it's not a char. It is a char type, but it's of string. It is a okay, it's a string type. Okay, it's not a char type. It is a string type. Char means only one single letter will be there. See, it's a string array. String array. So only you have strings throughout. What doubt you are telling? What's the doubt? What's the doubt? I think you are not take char sequence str method. Yes, Sanket, what you're telling? I think you not take char sequence str method. What happened? What doubt? Where? What str method? Sanket, I'm not getting it. Tell me what's the doubt? Where the doubt is? Okay, everybody understood till here? All the 17 methods till now. Yes, everybody understood that? Everybody got it? Did you guys get it? 17 methods? Everybody, let me know. You forgot to take char sequence str method. You directly take last index. Okay, guys, understood means that's a good thing. I see. Need the screenshot of the methods. Hey, that is present in your string notes. Whatever the notes I've sent yesterday, in that notes, all the inbuilt methods are there. If you have seen notes, you would have not asked this question. In the notes, all the methods are there. Okay. What is the return type of the method? In the first block, what is the return type of that method? What is the method name? In the last block, you have the description of the method. So what it will do, everything it is there. So you can you can get to know using that notes. In notes already it is there. Okay, char sequence star method you directly taken last index. Okay, Sanket, I'm not getting it. Okay, so I hope you understood this. As PDF the char sequence star method. Oh, okay. That method, okay. Okay. Okay, that method, okay. Oh, yeah. Yes, we forgot. Okay, that I left, I think. Okay, we will do it in the next class. Don't worry. Char sequence, we shall do it in next class. Okay. Yes, we have left two methods, that is index of char sequence and index of char sequence comma start index. We will do that tomorrow. Okay, guys, that's it for today, and I see you guys in tomorrow's class. Make sure you go through everything. Okay, go through everything. Anytime I can go for a mock for part 2. I can ask you any questions at any time. So be ready. Okay. Yes, guys, that's it for today. Have a great evening. Take care, guys. Bye bye.